welcome to my humble homestead. Oh, we have some sun coming in the light back there. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with that today because I'm on my break, so I'm kind of watching my computer here. That's why I sit here. I can kind of see right here. But anyway, so today for the Every Bit Challenge, the Every Bit Counts Challenge, I have some peaches and kiwi here. Now, I was originally going to pick up some more peaches and can them. That was what I really wanted to do, but I couldn't find any peaches at a good price. I couldn't. I've been looking. There might still be some coming, and I might still be able to do that, but right now I just have these ones that I gotten. So what I decided to do when I had these bits of kiwi, so what I decided to do was to dehydrate them, because I thought that what a nice treat that would be in the winter when I want some nice, summertime fruit and it's winter time and all there is apples and oranges. You know how that is. So yeah, so I thought I would do that. And what I wanted to do is show you a little quick tip on how I peel these kiwis. So what I do is I just cut the ends off of each of them here, and then I cut it in half. And then, this is a little tip I learned, then I take just a teaspoon here, a regular teaspoon, and I go in right under the skin at one end, and then I just go all around that half. These are juicy, nice and juicy kiwis. I hope I make them to the dehydrator. They're gonna be hard to not eat. So, and there we have it. We have the peeled kiwi. So simple. I know a lot of people don't buy kiwi because they're kind of a pain to peel, but they literally are super. Oops, I didn't get this little back piece off here. They really are super simple with a little spoon. So you just literally go underneath the spoon, and then you don't have a lot of waste either. And you just skin them. And if I ever get like a little extra piece, like if it like this one's a little bit harder to come off with my spoon, and I just pull, and I have just well, actually I didn't really get any on there, but if I ever have a little bit on here, like a little bit, then I'll just kind of have my little treat there, so that way they can make them onto my dehydrator. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to peel these kiwis, slice them, and put them on my dehydrator tray, and then I'm going to slice up these peaches and put them on there too, and then I'll show you them as they go into the dehydrator. All right, so I will see you soon. Hi, welcome back. So I am on to the peaches. I'm actually just cutting them up. I'm not really peeling them, but the peeling on some of them is just coming right off. So on those, I'm just letting it come off and slicing them up so I can put them in my dehydrator. And I'm gonna dehydrate these with my kiwi together at about 130, as close as I can get to 130. Probably 10 to 12 hours. We'll see how long it takes for them to completely dehydrate. But anyway, I just thought I'd tell you kind of a funny story. I'm still laughing. We went to the lake house yesterday. It was really nice out. We spent the day. See, look at this peach. I literally just cut it and the peel just comes right off like that. So we went to spend, and they just literally slicing. So anyway, I keep discussing in the middle of my story, but anyway, so we went to the lake house yesterday, and we decided we were going to spend the day on the water, hence a little bit of the sunburn, which is why I just have a little coconut oil on my face today. And had a great day. I mean, we went out to the sandbar and literally just spent the day in the water, on the water, in the water. It was great. And then we went back to my mom's lake house and barbecued, and we were eating and I went into the fridge. I was looking for a drink. So I was going to get like a Coke Zero or just something, when I'm out, I was going to splurge. So I was like, well, where's the Coke? And my mom was like, well, why don't you have one of those other drinks? So let me explain. A few weeks ago, my niece and nephew were up from the cities and they had bought some of this like Michelob alcohol seltzer, like this, because they wanted to have some cocktails when they were on the boat. And yeah, I mean, we might drink, have one once in a while, but we're not like huge drinkers. So it's not something we would normally regularly drink. So they were, we're like, well, you can take it. And they're like, well, we'll just leave it out here in case somebody ever wants to have one or whatever. So they set the case, which, I mean, they maybe each had one, maybe two. I mean, probably they only had one. But so they put this full case of these alcohol seltzers on top of the fridge. And so my mom who absolutely does not drink. I mean, growing up, maybe there was a bottle of cream de mint my entire childhood in our house so she can make grasshopper pie. So my mom's like, why don't you have one of those drinks? And I'm like, what drinks? And I saw them in the fridge and I kind of knew what she was meaning. I'm like, Mom, I've got to drive. I can't have any alcohol. She's like, there's no alcohol. And all of a sudden I saw my son just like falling out of the chair laughing. And it didn't even click. So I grabbed a Coke and I went and sat down. And all of a sudden I was like, Mom, you haven't been drinking. I can't even say with a straight face. You haven't been drinking those drinks, have you? And she's just looking at me like, and I'm like, she's like, what drinks? I'm like, the drinks that are in the fridge, the ones that are like black cherry. And Ryan was like, Grandma, because my mom also doesn't drink out of a can. She just doesn't. So I didn't even dawn on me that she would ever even consider drinking that. So he was like, Grandma, did you pour a can of that into a glass and drink it? And she's just kind of like has this look on her face. And she's like, the seltzer water? And I was like, Mom, that has vodka in it. She's like, no way. There's no way there's vodka in there. I would have tasted that. I was like, no, there's vodka in it. So, and Ryan is just laughing. And he's texting my nephew. And they are just making jokes. And so she goes in the fridge and she gets one out. And she brings it over. And she's like, organic seltzer water. And I am just like, stop. And I look and I'm like, Michelob on the top. And she's like, no. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I go to look, there's two left out of the whole case. I mean, if you know my mom, it's hysterical. And then all of a sudden I was like, I hope you weren't driving. And she is like, no, I would only have like one a day. And I was like, oh, I bet you were sleeping really good at night. And Ryan's like, I know what to get you at the bar now. We just were going on and on with her because she just still can't believe it to this day. Oh, I just dropped a peach seed. She still cannot believe that she was, and and she lives in a she lives in a 55 plus community in Arizona in the winter, and then here we have a lake house in Detroit Lakes that's in just like a little, I don't know, like a little lake community where most people like sit on the deck and drink beer or and so Ryan was like, Grandma's out at 7 a.m. having cocktails with the neighbors. So she is just, I don't know, it was very funny. It was very hysterical to any of you who know my mom and how we grew up. But Anyway, so yeah, that was a moment anyway, and I literally laughed pretty much all the way home, the hour drive home I had. I still think it's really funny, but no, I wouldn't have been drinking those. Oh gosh, that's still funny. Anyway, that was just a little story I thought you'd get the giggles out of while I was cutting that. Anyway, my family, I don't know. My family, they're just, full of interesting things that we do. But we have fun anyway. We have fun. We had a great time on the lake. I'll post another picture after I get some more stuff in there. Our jet ski had a little moment yesterday, but we still had fun. Peyton loved being in the water in the sandbar because he could touch the bottom. So, well, I am going to finish up these peaches and get them on this tray. I got 2 trays of kiwi, and it looks like I'm going to have 2 trays of peaches. So I'm going to dehydrate them. I know they'll shrink up really good, but I just think these are going to be a delicious snack. Maybe if they go on sale, I'll even get more. Maybe if they even go on sale, I will get more and continue to make these for nice little tropical treats in the winter. I think my grandkids will like them too. So I know I will. All right. So I will just show you what they look like when they are done. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up, like and share. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of new videos. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day and be blessed. Bye.